and welcome to the weekly World Climate Change News. I'm Alexandra, and today we will speak about the following. Last 7 years setting record high temperatures. GHD emissions roaring in the US. East Africa communities face severe climate risk. Climate change is a security problem. Winter tornadoes to be stronger due to global warming. South Africa's transition from coal. Germany will miss climate targets. So let's begin. Last 7 years setting record high temperatures. New data reveals that the last 7 years were the hottest on record, with 2021 recording some of the hottest temperatures in some regions. 2021 temperatures were 1.1 to 1.2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. Europe was among the regions that experienced extreme heat waves, especially Greece, Spain and Italy. Italy reported a temperature of 48.8 degrees Celsius, breaking Europe's record temperatures by 0.8 degrees. These findings are very alarming and drive the need for quicker change to face climate change. GHD emissions roaring in the US. Last year, US GHG emissions increased by 6.2% as the reliance on coal for power generation increased. Besides, the ease of COVID-19 restrictions prompted life to return to normal, especially with regards to freight trucks transporting goods and the power sector greenhouse gas emissions, recording an increase of emissions by 6.6%. These spikes make it more difficult for the US to achieve its emission targets and to keep the promises made on climate change mitigation. East Africa communities face severe climate risk. Many communities in East Africa are struggling with increasing threats coming from devastating climate change events. They have to struggle with a dual reality. From one side flooding and on the other side drought due to the intensifying change of weather patterns in the Indian Ocean. To combat these dual rising threats, the government is trying to extend food supplies into the affected regions, but the intervention is insufficient to resolve this crisis. Climate change is a security problem. In Canada, an ex-intelligence advisor to the Prime Minister said that climate change is going to be a cumulative security threat with repeated and widespread extreme weather events. Speaking of the issue, he pointed out that the Canadian Security Intelligence Service needs to step up its efforts to prepare against the disruptive impacts of climate change on national security level, as militaries around the world confront a global warmed future. Winter tornadoes to be stronger due to global warming. A global warming simulation predicts stronger winter tornadoes. Climate change is expected to lead to an increase in warm and humid air also during winter. As tornadoes occur when warm and humid air meets cold and dry winds, researchers expect climate change to have the effect of stronger tornadoes in the future. Improving climate change adaptation measures with the help of climate simulation is thus important to tackle issues linked to climate change. South Africa's transition from coal. The EU is a leader in the fight against climate change, and it is on track to become the first carbon-neutral continent by 2050, with emissions falling by at least 55% by 2030. Europe accounts for only 9% of global emissions, offering a huge window of opportunity for all to work towards a better climate future. The EU is teaming up with 4 nations and the Climate Investment Fund to assist South Africa with funding a transition away from coal. Germany will miss climate targets. According to the Vice-Chancellor and Federal Minister for Economic Affairs and Climate Action Robert Habeck, the country is not on track to hit its 2022 and 2023 carbon emission goals. He indicated that under the current projections, Germany would only achieve a 50% cut in emissions by 2030, emitting 2 million tons of CO2 over the country's targets. Habeck will propose a new first climate protection package in April in order to better fight climate change. Thank you for watching. This was Alexandra for the weekly World Climate Change News. Please comment, like, subscribe and share with others. Bye for now.